What's up, guys? So I want to do a video on 110% proof why evolution is a religion. Now, there are three really big religions in the world. You got Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. Now, in Hinduism, they have something called the Vedas, and they have something called the Upanishads. And now the Vedas and the Upanishads are the two most sacred texts, not sacred to me necessarily, but sacred to the Hindus. That's what they believe in. That's like the Bible for the Christians, or the Old Testament, or whatever. If you read the Upanishads, now this is not some obscure book in some obscure religion. I'm talking about the third biggest religion in the world, and one of its most important books. If you read the Upanishads, it talks about evolution. It talks about, how the small creatures grew into the big creatures over so many millions of years. It talks about, life on other planets, how the other planets have different beings on them and stuff like that. And it really preaches a lot of the Earth is not, 10,000 years old or 20,000 or 100,000 years old, it's billions of years old. All this stuff that is, the backbone of our modern day, science, what we believe in America, all this sort of stuff, that all comes from Hinduism, and it comes from a lot of other places too. It comes from, the Kabbalah has all that sort of stuff in there about, evolution, and other old religions too. And all this stuff is so far before Darwin. I mean, you're talking about the Upanishads are so old that, it's not like there was a scientist named Charles Darwin and he came up with a theory. No, it's just basically a guy expanded on a religious theory, and now everyone calls it science. So there's science that proves all sorts of things in the world. There's science that proves that the Bible is true. There's a lot of science that proves the Bible is true, but the evolution is not a scientific theory. And I don't think that there's any true evidence to show that evolution is true anyway. I don't believe in it. I think it's BS. It's not good for anyone. It's a horrible philosophy. It's evil. It's demonic. It will make you feel like you're nothing and you're insignificant and you don't matter in this world, and that when you die, nothing happens. That's fucking evil. So stay away from that shit. And the reason I'm not, I don't care whether you believe me or not. If you don't have time to look into the third biggest religion's, one of their main texts, just to prove to yourself or to disprove to yourself or whatever, that what you believe in, evolution, is religious. If you won't even look that far, then you're being ignorant, and it's not going to make a difference. If I put the link or this, that, go figure it out yourself. Look into it. Read the Upanishads. You could read them in like 3 hours. Type in Upanishads, evolution, Earth billions of years old, all this sort of stuff. It's in there. And the fact that it's called science, and that we live in this country in America, well, I live in America, I don't know where anyone watching this video lives, but we live in this country, and that no one even knows that the third biggest religion in the world, they got the shit that we call science in their fucking religious books. And we're over here having debates on whether or not, evolution is a religious theory or not. It is. There's no way around it. I can't help you. I can't go back in time and make the Upanishads gone. That's just a fact. It's a religious theory. It comes from religion. It's not founded in science. True science is always going to lead you back to God. It's going to lead you back to the Bible. It's going to lead you back to things that are true. So stay away from evolution and look into it, and look into how it's a religious theory. Look into the Kabbalah. And I'm not saying that, that's more proof that, Hinduism is true or anything. I don't believe in Hinduism. I don't believe in evolution. I don't believe in any of that shit. Just look into it, and don't take my word for it. Look into it, but just be careful what you believe in, because there's a lot of stuff out there. The devil's trying to deceive you, and he wants to take away what's yours, which is your divine right to love others and be happy in this world, and be assured that there's an afterlife and that everything's going to work out. So stay positive, and I hope you enjoyed this video.